Title: How I Sued My Teacher for Taking My Medical Equipment. Hi everyone, my name is Jaden. I'm 14 years old, and I want to tell you about the time I ended up suing my teacher. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but it actually happened. It all started on a Monday morning at school, a day I thought would be pretty normal, but it was. See, I have asthma, not the kind where you just get tired or cough sometimes. I have severe asthma, the kind that can put you in the hospital if you don't take care of it. So I always carry my inhaler with me. It's my lifeline. Most kids don't understand what it's like to have something like that. I get it. I'm lucky to be able to talk about it now, but some days it gets really tough. That morning I woke up late. I rushed to get ready and accidentally left my inhaler on the kitchen counter. My mom noticed when she dropped me off at school, and halfway through the morning she realized I didn't have it. She rushed back home and grabbed it for me. She drove back to school in her old beat-up red Honda. This car has seen better days. It makes all kinds of weird noises, and it smells like old pizza sometimes. But she loves that car because it's reliable. And it saved my life more than once. When she got to school, she found me between classes and handed me my inhaler. I was so relieved. I put it in the pocket of my hoodie and headed to my next class, math. Everything was fine at first, but then I started coughing. My chest felt tight. I knew I needed to use my inhaler right away. I pulled it out and was about to take a puff when my teacher, Mr. Rodriguez, walked over and grabbed it from me. He said, "No distractions in my class, Jaden." Then he walked over to his desk and tossed my inhaler in his drawer. I was shocked. I tried to explain, but that's my inhaler, I need it. He just waved me off and said, "You'll get it back after class." I felt panic creeping in. My chest was tightening more. I raised my hand again to ask if I could use it, but he ignored me. He was strict, and no one dared to argue with him. But this wasn't about rules or distractions. This was about my health. I started coughing harder. My vision blurred a little. I tried to stay calm, but it was getting worse. When the bell finally rang, I ran out of the classroom, gasping for air. I went straight to the nurse's office. She saw how bad I was and immediately called 911. The paramedics came and gave me a treatment with a nebulizer right there in the ambulance. I was scared. I didn't know if I was going to be okay. After that day, my mom was furious. She called the school principal and demanded answers. She said, "My son's medical equipment is not a toy or a distraction. You can't just take it away." But the school didn't take it seriously at first. They said Mr. Rodriguez was just trying to keep control of his classroom. My mom didn't give up. She contacted a lawyer, and that's when things got serious. We filed a lawsuit against the school for violating my rights by taking my medical equipment and putting my health at risk. I didn't really understand what suing meant at first. I just wanted to be able to breathe and go to school without worrying about whether my teacher would take my inhaler. The court case took a few weeks. I had to miss some school days to go to meetings and hearings. It felt overwhelming. I was just a kid, but I had to sit in a courtroom and answer questions. The judge asked me what happened that day, and I told him exactly how I felt. The school's lawyer tried to say it was a misunderstanding, that Mr. Rodriguez didn't mean to be harmful. But the judge didn't buy it. Taking away medical equipment from a student is a serious violation. In the end, the judge ruled in my favor. The school had to update their policies to make sure no teacher could ever do that again. Mr. Rodriguez was required to take medical training to understand students' health needs better. And the settlement money, well, that helped cover some medical bills and fixed my mom's beat-up Honda. That old car had been making noises ever since she started driving it, but now it runs smoother, and we both feel a little less stressed when she picks me up from school. Looking back, I'm glad I stood up for myself. It was scary to go through, but I learned that your health and your rights matter, no matter how old you are. So if you ever feel like someone is putting you in danger or ignoring your medical needs, don't be afraid to speak up. It might be tough, but it can make a huge difference. Thanks for listening to my story. If you want to hear more like this, hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more stories from school and life that you won't want to miss. Remember, never let anyone take away what you need to stay safe and healthy. Peace out.